Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island USA, Season 6, Episode 31.
Listen, I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. This is the last week of the show. Let's end it with a bang. You ready, Blair?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
So Janae and Kenny are in the hideaway.
Yeah.
They are checking things out. They find some sex toys. So they've got some plans to get into some dice, some handcuffs, and some whips tonight.
Nice.
Aaron and Kayla are happy that they're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
Okay.
She has some fears that she might lose him, but he says he's going to put in the work to come to America, and she says that she will put in the effort to come to the UK.
Why y'all making that commitment in Fiji?
Yeah.
Like y'all in a bubble right now. It sounds good, it looks good, but at the end of the day, once you get back to your everyday normality of life, I don't expect this to last. It shouldn't last.
Okay. So it's bedtime. And we go check out to see what's going on in the hideaway. There's a lot of foot rubbing, and we don't get to see much because Janae cuts the lights out.
Okay.
And we see that she gets on top of Kenny, and I think they're going to ride into the sunset.
Listen, Kenny might have a foot fetish for all we know.
For all we know.
You know?
So it's the next day. Everyone knows that Janae and Kenny probably got it popping. Everybody's kind of talking about it, thinking that, is Kenny going to be able to handle all that woman and all that type of stuff. Well, Rob and Aaron have a conversation. Rob says that he and Daniela are in different places mentally.
Okay.
He does go and bring Daniela her breakfast. Harrison feels that he made the right choice when it came to picking Sierra.
I don't believe you, Harrison, but I hear you, though.
Serena says she and Cordell were up late just talking a lot about their feelings. So that makes me feel good that they're opening up on that level as well.
Hey, $100,000 is on the line.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? like
so she got to make it real.
We played all those games. This is the last week. We know this is the last week. They know it's the last week and things like that.
Yeah.
Let's really get serious now. You know, let's convince America that this is real. That we will be good outside of this villa. You get what I'm saying?
So Daniela and Sierra have a quick chat.
Yeah.
And she is happy with Rob. Sierra thinks that they're compatible and she can see that there's something real for them.
Yeah, and that's why it's not good to have friends that lie to you. It's not good to have friends that will just tell you things you want to hear. Because Sierra was there when Daniela was talking to Aaron the whole time. Right. Sierra was there when Daniela was basically there for the last 20 minutes of Kassy, and then she was like, me? You? And things like that. What is your thoughts about Rob wanting to break up with Daniela and basically Daniela on a completely different end of the spectrum of this?
I'm happy that he's going to do it. I mean, you don't want to string people along, and it does seem like she's more and more liking Rob. Honestly, the less he talks, the more I feel like she likes him, because she's like, oh, well, he's listening so great. It's just like he's just not into whatever it is you're talking about. He's just like, yeah. Sure. Yeah. So I think it's good that he is going to be honest with her, but it kind of does suck because there's nobody else in the villa for her to really get to know or to kind of have a good experience with. Yeah. So by him breaking up with her, it's just kind of like, all right, that's it for you.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy Fiji.
But I think Rob said that, even though you said that's it for you, I think he said that's it for us. Yeah. Right. I think Rob is conceding the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I think he's like, I went to Kassy. I didn't find nobody. I don't think it's so much about Andrea. It could be a little bit, but I think he missed his opportunity to try to connect things with Leah. Probably waited too late. Yeah. Right? And he realized that they are at the end of the game. And if it comes to America voting, he haven't been with no one long enough to play catch up to where people can actually feel invested in his relationship.
Yeah, he knows he's not in the running to win.
So for him to say, I'm going to break up with her, literally when we have less than 5 episodes left, he's basically saying, I concede, my part of the game, I'm out.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. And honestly, he was seeming that way for a while now. Yeah. So might as well just, make it official. Yeah. So Rob is feeling guilty about allowing her to like him more and more every day. Yeah. And he doesn't want to continue this with Daniela. He says that he wants to find somebody that he can see a future with. Yeah. And he felt that she was kind of people pleasing with him. And it was just like a maturity issue.
Yeah. I think Rob is starting to get the feel of the villa. This is not everybody's making their itinerary plans right now, as you can feel. Everybody's talking about more outside and what they're going to do. And I'm going to fly to America, or I'm going to fly to UK. I'm going to change my flight so I can meet your parents in LA. I think that's still too soon. I'm going to meet you in Dallas. Like, everybody's talking about outside the villa and what they're going to do. Yeah. Even a little little small scene, Miguel is sitting next to Leah. He's like, I don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I think Rob is basically saying, like, hey, before you get any ideas, before you start talking about, hey, what are we gonna do? Where are you? I'm gonna come where you at. No, you're not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to break it off.
Yeah. Well, Janae and Kenny, they are finishing up their time in the Hideaway.
Okay.
She said that they have probably had the best Love Island experience of everybody there. They had the on the water date, and they also got to experience the Hideaway.
Okay.
And I would agree with Janae. I think they've had some really fun experiences. So they come out of the Hideaway, and everybody is just cheering for them, super excited for them. So they, of course, split into the girls and the guys so they can talk about what went down. And Janae says that there was appetizers, hella finger foods, and they reached a new level of closeness.
Now, are these supposed to be like metaphors?
Metaphors of what they said. Appetizers got ate. His appetizers, my appetizers.
Okay, see, because at the end of the day, if I'm going to the Hideaway, if we going to the Hideaway, there ain't no appetizers. Give me the entree. Okay, I want the full entree. You get what I'm saying?
Well, Kenny tells them that things started happening. Yeah. People started touching each other. He said we pretty much did everything but it. But he is super smiley, super happy.
That it would have been done with me.
So Aaron and Kayla are, well, basically Aaron is massaging Kayla.
Yeah.
They both already felt that they were boyfriend and girlfriend. So again, they're just happy they put a name on it. She feels that she's falling more and more in love with him every day.
Yeah.
Serena is giving Cordell a massage. Okay. And I was like, well, that's nice. Doing something nice for Cordell. Serena says that she thinks Cordell has been hinting at making things official, like boyfriend, girlfriend. But she would rather do that on the outside. So that way it's just something that they share between each other.
Okay.
She tells us in the confessional that she doesn't want to just progress things because other people are doing it. Like she wants things to be at their own pace.
And that kind of supports what I was saying just a couple minutes ago. I think everybody in the villa, there's a feeling everybody has in the villa. We getting this our last week. We'll get our last goodbyes. What are you gonna do after? What are you gonna do after? What are you gonna do after? You get what I'm saying? And I think he just with Daniela just like, nah, I'm not with that.
Yeah, and I feel with Serena, I can respect where she's at on that.
100%.
Because I do feel like, I'll put it this way. If she was comfortable with them progressing, then I don't think that they should allow another couple doing it stop them from progressing. But at the same time, if she feels like it's kind of putting too much pressure on their situation and she rather just allow it time, then I understand. And once you get out the villa, it's real life. You have time to make decisions and do what you want to do.
Yeah, I 100% agree. I think she did that because she knows it's a two-man race. Yeah. She knows it's me and Cordell versus Janae and Kenny. And it's like, okay, if we win this money, that doesn't necessarily mean, or if we win Love Island and all, that doesn't mean that we automatically become official. Like, there's still some type of, like, we got to get familiar just being in different places outside. So I think she's actually good. Even if she does feel it, yeah, I think she's smart for putting a pause on it.
Yeah, just see how things play out in the real world.
Because if they win, there is an expectation that the viewers and like the people who watch the show, for them to be together outside the villa, and things like that. So she's like, we just gonna put a pause on that. We gonna let Cordell get his Cheez-It sponsorship. I'm gonna get whatever sponsorship I get from this, and we just gonna let it go the way it's supposed to go, you know?
Okay. So Rob pulls Daniela for a chat. And he tells her that they are mentally in different places. He doesn't see it working between them. There was a quick comment, but a short comment. But Daniela says, well, I don't expect you to be where I'm at. And I'm just like, it's the opposite, love.
Yeah. You're not where he's at.
You're not where he's at. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. She didn't know what he was talking about.
Look at the baby.
But she said she's taking it well, and she had a feeling. She probably would have just enjoyed spending her time with him there and then think about the outside after the fact. She tells him that it feels like a breakup, and he says it is. And he tells her that he does wish that he felt differently. Yeah. Daniela says that in the confessional that it just makes her feel like she's never enough for people, and that's too sad. Like, this is a game show. Don't take it as, basically like your character or something's wrong with you.
Yeah, y'all grow up. Like it's not sad at all. Listen here. You knew you was the pass around. Okay, so at the end of the day, like, if you feel some type of way because you feel like you're not enough for Rob on a game show that you was on for less than 2 weeks, then I think you have deeper issues and things like that. Go ahead, finish your school career and things like that, and continue on with your life. You're not going to win the money.
So Daniela pulls Sierra for a chat, and she fills Sierra in on the conversation with Rob, and Sierra was totally shocked. She was like, this is out of left field.
It's not.
They had a great night the previous night, but Daniela shares that she did wish that they would have had the conversation on the outside, and Sierra was just like, no, like, it's best that he told you and didn't string you along. Daniela's point is just that she got rejected twice in here already, and it hurts.
And the thing about it is, you wanted to have the conversation outside because you want to be connected. Like, you thought there'd be some communication outside. I don't want to talk to you once we on the outside. I actually got somebody on the outside waiting for me and things of that nature if he's going back to Andrea. So, like, I don't want to talk to you to have to break up with you on the outside.
Exactly. You don't need my number.
Exactly.
Oh, dang.
I'm breaking up with you right now.
So Rob tells Aaron that she took it well, but the conversation sucked, even though it was the right things to do.
Okay.
Miguel is enjoying just looking around the villa, seeing the couples together, and they talk about what their dreams were when they were younger, of when they would be married or having kids. She said that she would have been settled down by 22, and he thought he would have been settled down by 25, but here he is 27, not wanting to be nowhere near settled down.
Oh my goodness. Talking to Leah.
Exactly.
What was the age that you thought that you would have it all together, that like you'd be married with like the white picket fence and like the dog and things like that, if you had an age?
I think I probably thought 25.
You thought 25? I thought 21. I'm like, oh, school is just school. And once I get out of school, I just go straight into it and things like that. I don't even think... I'm trying to think. Did I know you at 21? I did not know you at 21. No. So
you met me at 25.
I met you at 25? Did I meet you at 25?
Yeah.
Or was I 24? I think it was around that age.
Yeah,
like
24,
25. Yeah. I thought I'd have it all together. In the comments below, what age did y'all thought that y'all was going to have it together? And to those that actually were serious about life and got it together by like the age. Because listen here, even though we was guessing and didn't get our life together till like later on, there are some people that say, I'm going to do this by this age, and they actually do it. Shout out to them. Right. But I find it very funny that Miguel is like, man, I wanted to be settled down and all this stuff, and I'm 27. I don't want to settle down at all. And I'm just like, and Leah just got to be like, yeah, me neither, I guess.
Well, she is happy where they're at. So I guess to Leah, it sounds good.
Yeah.
They end up kissing and making out, and here Miguel go, his partner downstairs is waking up. So he tells Leah to just stay where you at.
Yeah, stay where you at.
Stay where you at. Well, they end up getting a text, and it is time for the heart race challenge.
Okay.
So as they're getting ready, Aaron and Kendall are practicing their moves with each other and on each other.
Like I said, man, the allegations, I cannot defend the allegations for too much longer.
And Daniela's crying. She's hoping that she can show Rob what he was missing. And I'm like, girl, he's not going to care.
He's not going to care.
He's not going to care, Daniela.
Unfortunately.
All right. So up first is quarterback Kenny.
Okay. And
he's dressed up in his little football outfit, and he goes around, and once he gets to Janae, he gives her a few back shots.
Oh, yeah. You got to do that. What do you rate Cowboy Kenny?
Out of what? 10?
Out of 10, yeah.
Okay, I would give him, dang, it's kind of hard for me to remember all these people we saw.
Trust me, if he ain't memorable,
I'll say a 5.
Oh, man, not 5.
I'll say a 5.
Kenny, I give you a respectable 6, brother. Good job, brother.
Cowboy Rob, he was pulling on the girls, having them rub his body down, lifting them all up in between his legs. I will give Rob a 7.
Listen, Rob actually surprised me. Rob had me laughing with not so much his moves, but the commentary of what he was saying and things like that.
Oh, I thought you were going to rate.
Okay. I gave him a 7 first.
Okay.
I gave him a 7 first.
All right, then we got Nerdy Cordell. He picks Serena up, laid her body down, was basically humping everybody. So I give Cordell a good 6. He was funny, but yeah.
Yeah, I was laughing because he was acting like a nerd and things like that. I give him an 8.5 just because he had everybody laughing. It was all jokes. Yeah. I think stuff like this is supposed to be fun. Yeah. Because if you don't know how to be sexy, you just gotta be
silly.
Goofy. Exactly.
Right. So next we have Gladiator Harrison. He picked Sierra up and kissed her. I'll give Harrison maybe like a 4. Maybe I'm a harsh grader. I don't know.
I give him a 0. Harrison, you are not needed, brother.
Okay.
You're not needed. 0.
We've got Angel Aaron. He lays Kayla down, flips her over a few times. To me, I thought it looked like a wrestling match.
Oh, yeah, it was.
So I give Aaron about a 4 as well.
Listen here. Kayla says she wants to try that move once they get to the bedroom and things like that. I give him 7.5 for like the move alone. Okay. The move alone.
Okay. We've got Colonel Kendall. A lot of grunting. And he lays Nicole down, licking her legs, and then he starts squatting on top of her.
I don't know what was going on here with the... I'm just like, brother, you good?
I'll give Kendall a 5.
You give him a 5, I give him a 5 as well.
We've got firefighter Miguel.
Uh-oh.
He flips Serena upside down, lays her down, and hip thrusts to the face. And so Miguel, he was pretty entertaining. I'd have to probably give him a 9.
I give him a 10.
Yeah.
I give him a 10. I'm like, you know what? He stole some of my moves. You know what I mean? Like throwing the fire. He took the fire and
and grabbed it to Leah's neck. I'm just like, now that should have had her heart rate racing.
It had mine up. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
No, so I give him a 10. He was bouncing Daniela up and down. I mean, I didn't know she was gonna start flying or something.
You see, that's the thing about it. Rob did the move first, right? And that's why I'm like,
but Miguel did it better.
But he was taking it all the way up to the sky. Listen here, Miguel, you did your thing, brother. Serena was even talking about how she was cross-eyed because she went upside down. She didn't know where she was. I think it was just fun. Miguel said he knew that he was gonna be the best. He definitely was the most entertaining to me.
Yeah. So for the girls, we've got cheerleader Kayla.
Okay.
Kayla's skirt was up the whole time, and the boys were just into that, just seeing that booty.
Yeah, I think like she kind of reminds me of a stripper.
Oh, okay.
The stripper that sits on the out, like, you know, when you sit against the wall and stuff and the dancers coming through and stuff like that. She seemed like one of those type of girls. I give her a 6.
Okay.
6.5.
Yeah, she laid Aaron down and straddled him. I give her a 5.
6.9.
Okay. So we got cowgirl Serena, and she's pretty much riding all the guys, sucking on folks' ears. She laid Cordell down and had the coochie in his face.
Oh my goodness. Okay. You know,
I'd give her a 7. I think she did pretty good.
Very athletic. She's showing her athletic ability and things like that, her flexibility. I give her a 7 too.
Yeah, we've got Nurse Leah.
Okay.
She is hitting them with a one-liner. So she checks Rob's temp and says that he still has the hots for her.
That was funny.
Miguel lays down and she makes out with him. I'll give Leah probably a 6.
Listen, I give her... You are a harsh grader.
Sorry.
I give her an 8 because... the line that she said to Kendall was amazing, right? Because when she had the thing and like she squirted it into his mouth and stuff like that, that was a beautiful line, funny line, and I think it just had the guys laughing.
Yeah, she said, "I'm a squirter."
Yes, that was hilarious.
We've got ringmaster Daniela. She kicks Rob to the ground, straddles him, and makes out with him.
Okay.
All right. I think she was probably about a 4.
That's gonna be your last time. Enjoy it. You know what I mean?
She kissed Cordell.
That was strange.
And Aaron said no kissing. I was like, she was really had her mouth on Cordell. I don't like that.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I think it could be innocent with Cordell, even though she kissed him. Because remember, like she kissed him, but I think if she would have kissed Aaron, Kayla would have been up there crying again. You know what I'm saying? Because they was kissing in Kassy and things like that. It's just best just to just leave it alone. Leave that in the past, you know? I
guess. I don't know. I felt like her mouth was a little too much on his mouth. Put your mouth on his neck or something. Nah. I don't know. So next we've got firefighter Sierra, and she pretty much just made out with Harrison. I give her about like a 3.
I give her like a 4.2.
We've got race driver Nicole. She laid Kendall down, made out with him. She unzipped her top and was like rubbing all on all the boys. So I give her probably about like a 7. I think she was
7.
Okay, 6.
I give her 5.7.
Okay. Then we've got Cat Janae.
Okay, Catwoman.
So she lays Kenny down and she does a little thing on him. Then she goes around and has him watch her go through all the guys, and she comes back to twerk on top of him in his face. Janae was a 10. 10.10
for me.
Rob thought Janae was really impressive.
Of course.
Next, we have the bombshell. It was the devil Kassy. So Janae is yelling for Kenny to relax and shut his mouth because his jaw was on the ground.
His mouth was open.
Rob is asking her how she's been, how things going, while she's trying to be all sexy.
Rob thinks he's me inside the strip club and things like that. I'm the one. I have a story to where I went to the strip club one time years ago, and I was on the front. I was in front of the stage and things of that nature, and I called myself trying to be funny, just like I'm gonna be the one that gonna talk to the strippers. I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna be throwing the money and things like that. So I threw like $1 just so she could come over and things like that. And then she came over and she started talking, and she started talking to me and my crew, and then no money was being thrown. I was trying to have a conversation like Rob, and then
like that's not what we're here for.
And then she's like, I'm broke boys, and then she went to the other side of the stage. I've never been back to that strip club.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So, Rob, I understand.
And then she has Miguel feeling all over her body.
Miguel was feeling that, though. Miguel was feeling that.
Next, we have Maura Higgins comes in. So, what's her name? Kassy finished up what she was doing. Maura Higgins comes in. Everybody gathers around the fire pit. So, we get the results of the heart rate challenge.
Okay, help me.
So Rob's heart rate was increased the most by Leah.
Of course.
Aaron's was increased the most by Kaylor.
Safe.
Cordell was increased the most by Serena.
Safe.
Kenny and Harrison's were increased the most by Kaylor. Kendall's was increased the most by Nicole. And Miguel was increased the most by Kassy.
The new bombshell.
Yes.
Okay.
Daniela's heart rate was increased the most by Miguel. Kaylor's heart rate was increased the most by Aaron. Serena's was increased the most by Cordell. Sierra, Leah, and Nicole were all increased the most by Cordell. And Janae's was increased the most by Kenny.
Now, here's the thing. I just want to point out something. When Miguel, because everybody was watching them get the dance with the bombshell Kassy, and they was like, oh, I think she's saving Miguel for last. Like, basically, that might be her target and things like that. And seeing Leah looking, she looked a little concerned. As, most people look concerned. Janae was looking concerned. Do you think that Leah has something to be concerned about with the new bombshell potentially going for Miguel?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Miguel likes the new shiny thing always.
Oh, okay.
So, I think she has something to worry about. But I don't think they had much of a foundation anyway. I don't think that she should be too hurt. I think they know that they're kind of just here for a good time.
So like, I guess my question to your answer is, if he liked the new shiny things, how come he didn't stay with Sierra?
That's a good question. I don't know why. Maybe because I don't want to say that.
I'm about to say. What are you about to say?
Maybe Leah. He was liking how she was giving it up. Maybe.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for still saying it. Right. I would say personality wise, Leah's personality is way better than Sierra's.
Okay.
Way better than Sierra's. So I don't know, because I just think about when she was complaining about the breakfast, and the whole time he basically just waiting for like the kitchen to be free for him to cook it. I think Leah is funny. I think all those things is right, but I think Miguel and Leah is going to survive. Okay. Because they know they're at the end, and when we get the votes, as you about to give us about who is America's most top compatible couples and things like that, he is safe because of Leah. Yeah. Not so much because of him. And it's not like we dislike him, but it's just like, I think he's gonna ride with Leah, and like whatever happens with that, I think it's too risky to switch over at this point of the game. Okay.
Well, we get the winners of who won the heart rate challenge, and it was the boys.
Boys always be winning, man.
So America's been voting for their favorite couples. Okay. So we've got the top 4 couples, which are safe. We've got Janae and Kenny.
Shout out to them.
That's who I voted for. Okay. We've got Nicole and Kendall.
Oh, America, y'all failed us.
Leah and Miguel.
I guess. Sure.
And then Serena and Cordell.
Shout out to Serena and Cordell.
Now, the vulnerable couples we have are Kaylor and Aaron.
Yes.
Rob and Daniela. Yes. Harrison and Sierra. So the safe islanders are going to vote for one couple that they think is the most compatible to stay on the island. So we will find that out tomorrow.
Who do you think they go vote for?
Aaron and Kaylor.
Oh, man.
They are boyfriend and girlfriend.
This is unfortunately the end for Rob and Harrison. I don't even know why you're there. You basically came just to take somebody with you. Yeah. That's basically what you did. But I was really hoping that they wouldn't leave it in. Like, I was hoping that they would really, like, put it in America's hands who to eliminate, because I really think that Kaylor and Aaron really did us a doozy these past couple weeks, and we would have got them out of here, and now they're going to be saved. Yeah. America, y'all failed me for the past couple weeks. I've been easy on Leah, but I'm consistent. I've been asking for her head. Y'all been ignoring me. You know what I'm saying? And y'all keep making her the favorite. So it seems like Rob is going to be on the way out. I think it's actually going to be an easy vote, even though they are trying to make it seem like it's going to be a hard vote. I think it'd be easier just to save Kaylor and Aaron, because they are the only ones, as Blair said, that are official. Yeah. It makes no sense to save Rob, because he just broke up with his girlfriend, and we have no loyalty to Harrison and Sierra and things of that nature. How do you think Aaron go take it that Rob is going to be gone?
Oh, Aaron's going to be boohoo crying. I hope they give Rob 30 minutes. So Aaron can get all his crying and talking out. Man. Don't give that man 5 minutes. Aaron will lose his stuff. So
Aaron gonna be like, I'm gone too. Yeah. Kelly will be like, wait a minute, what's going on? Anything else?
That's all I got.
Listen, I need y'all to subscribe, like, share, comment. We are still trying to get to our goal of 700 subscribers before Sunday. We are trying to end this series with a bang. Thank y'all for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.
Bye.